Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola from the west side. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Seems like I'm still low on this thing. Seems like we are still low. We have changed the mics. We have changed the mic. I don't know. I'm up in the air about this mic at this point. So let's see. We're going to see how it goes tonight. Move it around. I'm going to see if I'll put it in front of me. See how this works. All right, so we're going to see how this works, y'all. We got it in front of us. You can't necessarily see the mic, but it's there. Because it feels like it's going in and out. So I don't know. Let's see. See if that helps. No. Move it closer. Can't get too close to it because green screen. I'll bleed through. Yeah. So if I bring it like, yeah, that's, so you guys can hear me. It's just not as loud as with the headset. And as far as I can see, it just doesn't seem to be that loud. But things like this, like y'all can hear this part really good. This feeds in very, very well. So it just baffles me that the sound card stuff can come through so easily, but the other stuff doesn't. I mean, like, why do I have to be like this on the mic? Why? Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, if I'm on a mic like this, you can hear me really, really well. But if I'm right here, then I sound like I'm in a room. So let me see. See if I can switch stuff around. Maybe that'll be better. I'm already hot, and I know it's because I've got the heat on in here. So I'm going to step away from the mic for just a second. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm back. So tonight, I have lemonade. That's what I'm drinking tonight. Some good old homemade lemonade, as a matter of fact. So let's get into what we are getting. It is Monday. It is a new month. It is actually May the 1st, which is considered May Day. And share the screen so we can talk about May Day. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so gonna talk a little bit about May Day. Just pull it up. Okay. May Day, also called Workers' Day or International Workers' Day, commemorates the historic struggles and gains made by workers and the labor movement observed in many countries on May 1st. In the United States and Canada, a similar observance known as Labor Day occurs on the first Monday of September. So here in the United States, we celebrate International Workers' Day, which is May 1st, May Day. And then we also have Labor Day, which is a day that's later on during the year. So let's talk about, what May Day is. In 1889, an International Federation of Socialist Groups and Trade Unions designated May 1st as a day in support of workers in commemoration of the Haymarket riot in Chicago in 1886. 5 years later, the U.S. President Grover Cleveland, uneasy with the socialist origin of Workers' Day, signed legislation to make Labor Day, already held in some states the first Monday of September. So, see, this is the reason why the United States celebrates Labor Day, and Labor Day is a national holiday versus Workers' Day, because Workers' Day has socialist roots. But let's continue in learning what today was about, because it was celebrated, and then it was celebrated here in the United States as well. The official U.S. holiday in honor of workers, and Canada followed suit not long after, which is why we both have Labor Day. In Europe, May 1st was historically associated with world pagan festivals, but the original meaning of the day was gradually replaced by the modern association with labor movement. In the Soviet Union, and it's now in Russia, leaders embraced the new holiday, believing it would encourage workers in Europe and the United States to unite against capitalism. So sad. The United States is still a capitalist country. They became a significant holiday in the Soviet Union, and in the Eastern Bloc countries with high-profile parades, including one in Moscow's Red Square, presided over by top government and communist functionaries, celebrating the workers and showcasing Soviet military might. In Germany, Labor Day became an official holiday in 1933 after the rise of the Nazi Party. Ironically, Germany abolished free unions the day after establishing the holiday, virtually destroying the German labor movement. With the breakup of the Soviet Union and the fall of communist governments in Eastern Europe in the late 20th century, large-scale May Day celebrations in that region declined in importance. In dozens of countries around the world, however, May Day has been recognized as a public holiday, and it continues to be celebrated with picnics and parties while serving as the association of demonstration and rally in support of workers. So that's what May Day is about. Let me go there and stop sharing. Stop sharing. All right, now we're back. So that's what today is about internationally, and that what they what May Day came about for. Now, the other day that we have coming up this week is Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th, which is Friday, and that has more to do with Mexican independence, and I'll probably talk about that on maybe Wednesday. Probably talk about that on Wednesday. But the most important thing about May is that it is mental health awareness month. We can't have enough mental health awareness month, y'all. We just can't have too many months that are about people being aware of mental health. This month is also Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month. But I'm going to be focusing on some mental health things this month. Shouts out to the channels that's what their whole channel is about mental health. That's not what my channel is about. Solely mental health is part of senior life, definitely. Really making sure that I keep my mind together. As I am, I don't know why that always happens. As I am getting near the end of my working for someone else years, because even when I retire, I'm going to still be working because we're always going to have a business for self. We're always going to have multiple things. But there are things that we need to do in our lives as we get older, such as, mental health check, making sure that we're keeping our mental health together, make sure we're having that inner peace, making sure that if we need therapy, that we aren't afraid to seek therapy. I think I have shared with you guys before that in my 40s, really right like in the years when I was coming out of my marriage, I had come out of my marriage, and I was going into being the sole caregiver for my son, and my mom had moved out here, and I was dealing with a whole lot of stuff, and I
put myself in in therapy, and I was in therapy for about 2 years. And one of the things that I do notice now is that a lot of employers um, put a emphasis on wellness and making sure that we're taking care of our mental health. Like with the company that I work for, um, we have we have our regular paid time off, but they have added 2 additional days, um, in addition to the floating holiday that you have, that are simply wellness days, just days to take off for your wellness. And it could be for you to go to the, take doctor's appointment or just time off. Because in a lot of companies that are like the one that I work for, where you're working remote, you don't get sick days. So when do you go? So when are you going to go and take care of your health things? When are you going to just take a mental health day? One of the things that I'm doing now, and I told y'all, is that, and it's actually because I get almost 4 weeks of vacation. I take off at least a day a month, just because. So I figure, and then I add in the times where I just want to be off. But yeah, and in fact, it's time for me to go into the calendar and start testing it and putting in some more days. Yeah, you know, I'm off for Christmas. You know, I need to plan for it now. And saving up so I can. Oh yeah, 'cause I was supposed to be going. This is my 40th year as a member of Delta Sigma Theta, and my line wants to go on a vacation, a getaway, and we're supposed to be going to like one of those resorts down in Alabama. Now I don't know nothing about the resorts down in Alabama, but I've been told that they're very nice, and keep in mind that we are the ladies that are in our late 50s and early 60s. Okay, so we're all older ladies, so we ain't gonna be out there trying to pick up a man. We just want a place where we can go and kind of relax, hang out with our line sisters, reminisce, and hopefully, make some good memories. Because very few of us are still here in Southern California, where we went to college. Um, we have some that are in Northern California. We've got people that are back east. Yeah. So we've agreed that we go someplace that was that way, because those of us who are this way, we can get to Alabama, especially since I know months in advance. So as soon as we start to make up our mind, then I'll be ready to go. make sure I got a credit card available. With, a credit card available. But May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I know people of color, and that's black and brown, and I would even say even Asian people, we we are very bad at putting ourselves in therapy, going to therapy, making sure that we keep our sanity, that we aren't stressed out to the max. We don't like going and talking to a stranger. We don't like um, therapy because we think of it as something that palm colored people do. That's the way that we look at it, unfortunately. But as somebody who put themselves in therapy, I can tell you that sometimes we need therapy. And sometimes therapy is better than self-medication, which is generally what a lot of us do. We will self-medicate or we will bury what's going on. And burying things inside is not a good thing for us to do because that can lead to things like strokes and heart attacks. Yeah, So just I'm gonna try to put out some, just try to put out some stuff in regards to mental health and really specifically about, mental health and how we look at it in the community, in our community of people of color, because it has such a negative connotation with us. Yet and still, there are people in our community that have to medicate in order to be balanced because of whatever is going on, because of chemical or imbalances inside of them through no fault of their own. And then you have people who have to deal with it because of family history. When we're talking about mental health, we're not just talking about mental illness. We're talking about mental health when there are no other things other than you having to deal with life. That's the mental health that people really need to talk about. People can snap, if they can't deal with the things that are in life. So yeah, that's what this month is about. I know I inundated y'all. I was jamming in autism awareness stuff right down to the very last drop. I dropped the last April autism spotlight last night on Dr. Sarah Pollard. It's about a 6 minute video. I dropped that last night. I also dropped, what else did I drop over the weekend? Oh, I dropped a night out, with the family and friends. So I put out a couple of things, and then on Friday, I think I put out one on the Philly Salter, Campbell Smith. I put out a bunch of those this month. I was very happy. I didn't get out everything that I wanted to, but because this is an autism channel, that's part of what I talk about. You know, I can talk about the other ones anytime I feel like it, because the next thing I really want to update from, out of people on the spectrum is what's going on with that young lady that's down in Georgia who has opened up her own beauty school for people to become nail technicians. And she's state licensed. And she's, 22 years old. And she's on the autism spectrum. And definitely check out what I put out last night in regards to Dr. Sarah Pala. Dr. Sarah Pala passed all her courses in medical school without ever going to her lectures. So she read the books and she passed the classes without going to the lectures. That was the autism in her. And she hadn't been diagnosed with autism. She was diagnosed with autism as an adult. Like I told you guys before, I'm gonna go back to May, but I just want to make this point. Women with autism, it is harder for them to get a diagnosis, which is the reason why you have so many women of color who are on the spectrum who are not diagnosed until they're teens or adults, because they're able to math, because they're higher functioning. So they're getting diagnosed in their 20s and in their 30s because they're going to seek out to get it themselves. Just so that they know. Just so they know. You know what I mean? Because we're talking about people who don't need they don't need Social Security or to live on a check from the government, but they do need to be able to have services to help them with their symptoms that they do have of autism, because autism is a spectrum. Even those who are at this end of the spectrum, they still have some of the same things going on with them as someone who's at the other end who's severely autistic. But the majority of the women that were identified like in that 30 Black and autistic, matter of fact, most of the people that were in that 30 people who were Black and autistic, most of them did not get diagnosed as children. And that's because it's harder for us to get the diagnosis. It's harder for us to get the diagnosis. When my son was diagnosed, I was told how my son needed to be when we went to his appointment for them to evaluate him. It was basically, if he's irritable, that's great, because then they'll be able to see his symptoms. They won't be masked because again, the diagnosis for autism at the child at the child level is about money. See, once they're adults, even though it's like suddenly they may have a hard time, but they'll have an easier time getting it because see, the state doesn't have to pay any money. But if you start as a child like my son did, then they can probably get money if they need it for the rest of their life. I would love it if my son didn't need it, but he doesn't. But one of the things about autism is that because of the symptoms that are associated with autism, some of those symptoms are similar in people who do have other types of mental health issues. So when doing testing and other things, the tests are very similar to those that are done for mental health evaluation, which is why they have autism fall under the same type of criteria, DSM, that they use. But I'm going to talk about, different things that fall under mental health. And see, here's the thing with mental health, a lot of times the meds that people are given don't necessarily help them to be better. And some of them are make them like zombies. Because what my son was on for a test, and they were testing something that was for mental health for children with autism to see if this could be used with people with autism, which was Abilify. Made him a fat, sad kid. Which is why after the trial was over, he's never had meds after that. CBD oil, but that's it. Because those meds that they were using for kids with autism, I mean, they helped get rid of the issues, but he don't have any mental health issues. He didn't have any mental health. He has autism, but there are people who have autism who also have other things going on. They may have depression. They may have anxiety disorders and things that fall under mental health. But he doesn't. My son does not. But that's the way they deal with autism. And they deal with it with mental health. And I guess that's their justification or their way of fighting, or for us being able to justify things related to autism being insured. Because 20-something years ago, when my son was a child, almost 28 years ago when he was a little kid, yeah, we had to fight. Because it wasn't. In the mid-90s, no. they yeah, they did recognize it as something that was a medical condition. Now it is, look, and you can have it, and it can be insured, and people are not penalized for it being a pre-existing condition because it's a lifetime condition. Doesn't go away. Doesn't go away. Does not go away. So these mics are okay, y'all. And they're cool, but I have to say that the headset is the best. Because it is literally like up in my mouth. And this works as long as I'm right here up on the mic. As long as I have it set up like this, then we're good. But if I move back here, then it's a problem. It's a problem if I'm back here. Now it sounds like where I'm in a room. See? So we stay right up on the mic when we're on these. That's the way we're going to do it. And that's fine. This mic obviously works better than the other mic did. This one obviously works much better than the other mic did. Yeah. So I want to tell y'all about, like the content for this month. Definitely going to be bringing some things around mental health. I don't know that they're not necessarily going to be under the autism. I don't know what I'm going to put them under. They just may be in a category of their own. I just may put them in a category of their own because that's not really like under the RT autism. That's like when I'm telling y'all about autism, when I'm telling y'all about life, or showing y'all my life, that kind of stuff with my son. I'll figure it out tonight. But let me see if David is here so he can come in here and say hi to whoever's in the room with me, even if it's me, myself, and I. He can come through for the replay crew. Because we gotta start this month off. Now, what I want to talk about for a minute is the Met Gala. You want to come in here and say hi, Dave? Come on in here and say hi. Say hi, y'all. Yep, that's the mic right there. They can hear you. Yep. That's all y'all gonna get. There you go. He's gone. Going back to the But shouts out to Vogue for playing the Met Gala, the red carpet on YouTube as well as on their website. So we did not see Rihanna. I did see pictures, but I guess what she wore yesterday was the look, because the pictures I saw today was like, her with the like softer look. So I don't think she was I think she made her statement look pre Met Gala, and tonight she just came, dressed. And congratulations going out to Serena Williams, who is pregnant with her second child. She announced that on the red carpet when she was speaking to Lala Anthony. And there was somebody else that was there who also pregnant. It was a couple of people who were pregnant besides Rihanna. But Rihanna skipped the red carpet. Kiki Palmer came through. She looked very, very nice. You know, now I don't know what the crap that was that Kim Kardashian had on though. Yeah, that was trash. Absolute trash. She had like draping all of these pearls across her, purchased bosom, and then she had pearls all over a girdle at the bottom and stuff. And she almost brought North through there, but I believe that Kanye jumped up and down, and so that didn't happen. But yeah, like, what is wrong with you, Kim? The Met Gala is not a place for a child. Are you okay, Kim? And a lot of people did not go to the Met this year. A lot of people did not go. Beyonce was not there. I did not see Janelle Monáe. As I said, Rihanna's in town. She's at some parties. She just may not have decided to do the red carpet there. Now, Mary J. Blige, she did do the red carpet, and I love what she had on. She had on this blue floral print with matching thigh-high boots. That was very, very nice and sexy for a woman of a certain age. I know that Yara was there, but I missed what she had on. I missed her outfit. But I did see Ice Spice for her first Met, and I think that she hit out the park with what she put on. She kept in theme. And obviously the theme was an homage to Karl Lagerfeld, and the different brands that he has worked with. Tiana Taylor. Well, I don't want to say Tiana Taylor. I think she hit it out the park with what she put on. I like that what she put on. With the boss like suit and the necktie. I think she hit it out the park with that. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what people's opinions are of what people had on tonight. But I will tell you this, that I was underwhelmed. I was underwhelmed because, as I said, a lot of people just did not come. And then, you had people who were doing the cat thing. Somebody came dressed completely as a freaking cat. Yeah. But it was underwhelming. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way. And we're all mad that Rihanna did not walk the red carpet. We wanted to see what she had on. She chose not to. Or, you know, her interest was was later than what they wanted. But, you know, she did her thing yesterday. She did a little something yesterday. So I know that I haven't been on here for quite an hour. It's almost an hour. Almost almost 60 minutes. But it's the first day of the month. And I know I got to pump out this month's content. Expect to see shorts. Uh, expect to, you know, see content spanning on all the different things. I definitely am going to get that the fitness video out here. I might give y'all two since it's taking so daggone long to put the one out. Definitely going to have at least one of them out this month for you guys, for my seniors, for my over 50. You know, I walk every day, but I'm not going to do a walking video. I'm going to do a video, you know, of some of the exercises that I do that are ones that I think that just about everybody can do. You know, um, because even though I have this athletic body, there are limitations to this athletic body, you know, at 60. So, for some of the things I'm going to do variation of certain exercises so that you guys can see what the variation is versus, the other one. As soon as I can figure out how to do picture thingy, which is like, so I can show y'all the variations of the exercises. Anyway, it has been a great first day of the month. Met went off tonight. It was definitely underwhelming, but shouts out nonetheless to Anna Wintour and company at Vogue for putting it out there so we could watch it for free on YouTube. And congratulations to Serena Williams on her pregnancy with her second child. We got to find out about that because she was there. She just wore kind of like basic black tonight, but I guess just because she's pregnant, and everybody doesn't do pregnancy the way that Rihanna does pregnancy. Like, I wish I could have done that kind of stuff 30 years ago in the 90s when I was pregnant. Yeah. I mean, because I sure would have showed my pregnant belly. I sure would have. I'd have done just the stuff that she's done. She has given women of this generation having babies so much freedom in how to put their wardrobe together and to showcase their baby with class. But let me see. Let me go for my bed. Oh, I know what I want to do. Let me test this out. See if you guys can see this. Now, this is a long one. But I'm going to show this part before I get out of here. Let me see if I can show you guys, because I couldn't upload it. So let me see if I can share this video. Open it.
Chronicles. Today's video is going to be about channel membership. But before I get into that, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And here's the intro. I'll be right back.
I don't think you guys can hear me.
Welcome to the Purple Paisley Den, which is what channel membership is. It's going to have 3 levels, so let me tell you about them right now. The first level is the lounge.
This is the membership thing.
At the lounge, for just the price of $2.99 a month, you will enjoy having loyalty badges and custom emojis, along with priority replies to comments. The loyalty badges are going to be,
and FYI, I made the loyalty badges myself.
Here's an example of one of the custom
and the emojis as well.
The next level is the upper room. In the upper room, for the price of just $4.99 a month, you get everything that you get in the lounge, plus a few more perks. You'll get early access to new content, member shout-outs, photos, and status updates, and exclusive member-only videos and live streams. So
and those exclusive member-only videos are
at this level, and you get a few more things that you don't get at the initial one. The last level is going to be the sanctuary level. In the sanctuary, for the price of $9.99 a month, you get everything that you got at the previous levels, but at this level, you also get connections on social media and priority replies. Now, with this connections on social media, I do that with a lot of people, but at this level, I'll make sure that I'm following you, even if you're not following me. And I hope that this is kind of giving you guys an aspect of it. I'm excited about you guys joining. I will actually put down what the dragonfly symbolizes in our channel membership in the description of this video, along with the perks. And I hope to see you guys on the other side of channel membership in the Purple Paisley Den. Don't forget, follow me on all my other social media. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
So that's the only way that I figured out I had to literally I tried to upload it to StreamYard, but the video is literally. I had to kick it out of the studio. I had to remove it from the studio. Um, that was literally the only way that I could show. So how I'm going to be doing, because I do need to start promoting my membership, is that I'm going to start to show that video like maybe once a week to give you guys information about the membership, doing the actual live. And now I have done all of that, and that has pushed me over the hour. So we are going to get on out of here. I will see you guys on Wednesday, or I will see you in these YouTube streets. And until then, I offer you peace and blessing from the West Side. I'm out of here, you guys. Thank you to y'all who came through. Thank you to everybody who's going to watch it on the replay. I'm out. See you guys. Peace. Bye, y'all.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.